to the Crafty Diamond. I am Debbie. Today I have an unboxing from a small shop, and that is Bee's Crafty Corner, and Bee sells release papers. And I love the release papers. I don't use them all over my diamond paintings, but I love to use release paper that matches to the theme that I'm working on. So I want to show you what I picked up through Bees, and then also wanted to show you how I am using those release papers on my very large Josephine wall canvas. So I'm going to turn you around and let's go to the Crafty Diamond table and let's see how and what I purchased. Okay, you guys, I first wanted to show you what my new purchases are from Bees Crafty Corner. And I also have a discount code that you can use. I will put that underneath the description, and also a link to her website. She also is on Etsy, but there's a lot more on her website than on Etsy, so I would definitely just go to her website. And what she has on Etsy, she also has on her website, so you're not missing out on anything. So what I purchased, the first one is for the Mystery Mania for 2026. I did have the 2025, but I wanted it updated. And the reason why this one's 51 here is that I have kitted this one up and I've started on it. So I did put my release papers on there. And these are all numbered, how many ever numbers that you need. I think I've gotten 70 or so. So that should do me for the rest of the year on my mystery canvases that I plan on doing. So they're just plain, but the numbers help me out so much. And then they do come in this type of package. It does say on the back that it's made in Canada, and this does help with the tariffs, so you're not having to pay tariffs on it going to the US. I prefer my release papers in 4x4. I just like that size, even though I sometimes will take 2 to 3 off when I'm working on a diamond painting and I don't cover my entire painting with release papers. I like to do just a section that I plan on working on. This one I've gotten for a diamond painting that I have, and I've had it in my stash for a long time. I saw this and thought it'd be perfect. I don't think I'm going to work on this diamond painting this year. I started to make some decisions on what I want to work on, and I don't think that this one is going to be on there, but I will have it for whenever it is. But this one is matte thick. I love how the vibrancy of all of her release papers are. And also, I love how they don't curl. And you can use these multiple times. I've had some of hers for years, and I'm still using them. And then you do get a small piece of paper here that tells you what you ordered. Matte thick, 4x4 is the size down there. And then it tells you the name of the release paper. So I like to keep that with my release paper. And I haven't decided yet. I keep going back and forth if I want to just file these in a container that I have and keep them in individual packages, or if I want to do them using a binder, a ring binder, which I do have several of mine that way, and I'm not sure if I like it. So we'll see what I decide to do eventually. This next one, I have this for a particular painting, and because it has sunflowers on it, and I love sunflowers anyway. This one is Be Your Sunshine, and it says, when the world is dark, be your sunshine. And I think that is just gorgeous. Again, matte thick, 4x4, and then here's what they look like. And these are all the same. You can get different ones on certain ones, and I just opted to get the same. You can also determine how many that you want. You have an option there as well. I usually get between 12 and 14, and I don't even really use that many at one time. The next one is one of my favorites. This is Fairy Wishes by Anna Jensen, and this goes with the diamond painting. I don't have this particular diamond painting. I don't think I even have anything from this artist, but I love fairies, and I thought this would just be really pretty on a lot of my fairy paintings that I have in my stash, my collection. I love the little hearts there, and this is what it looks like. I think she is just adorable. Love the colors. Reminds me of my granddaughter. Whenever she gets older, I can just see her looking something like that. So there is that one. He's back in here while I'm at it. The next one, this is another one. I must really like this artist. I need to look her up because I have more release paper that is from the same artist. And this one is Keeper of the Glow. I absolutely love mermaids, and so this will work for several of my mermaid paintings. And again, this is by Anna Jensen. So I need to look her up and see who actually sells her paintings. I don't know, but I need to see if I can't find those, because I would love to see about any of her paintings that I might want to do. This next one, I might use this one for my other Josephine wall that is from the one with the diamond art because of the colors. This is called Bright Rainbow. And that's what it looks like. I think these are different. So I do have like this design here, and then this one. There's like 3 or 4 designs on these. So I think any of these would work. And this one even has stars on it. And I think it goes back to the same. But, well, actually, this one's different too. So it does give you a variety in here, which I do like. But this can go for a number of diamond paintings that I have. And that's what I'm looking at when I'm buying release papers, is that I can use them for multiple diamond paintings. It doesn't have to be specific. I do have some that I'm going to use for specific diamond paintings, but then I can also use them for something else when I'm done with them. So it's not a one-time thing and get rid of them. Now this one is what I am using for my current Josephine wall that I'm working on from Mirthful Diamonds. And this one is called Frosted Flowers. And I just love this one. And I'm going to show you how I use this on my large diamond paintings. That's really pretty. They're all the same, but I thought this would be the colors and everything for the diamond painting that I'm working on. There's less on here because I do have, I think, 4 or 5 on my canvas. So let me get my canvas and move these out of the way. First of all, I'll just show you one more time what I have. Somebody is mowing their yard, and so Molly wants to make sure that that should not be allowed. Or somebody's walking down the street. She's alerting us. We get alerted to any deliveries. Amazon man. She's gotten better where she's not barking as much, but she does not like anybody that works in her yard. I think because of all the loud tools and stuff. So let me get that and I'll be right back. This is my Josephine wall, which is 135 by 100 centimeters, and it has 101 colors. I've been working on this quite a bit, and it's going actually pretty quickly, which I was really surprised. This is from Mirthful Diamonds. And when I work on a diamond painting, especially a large diamond painting and one that has confetti, I like to just make a section, and however I want to get in that section. On this one, I did some of this outside of the plastic here, and I'm almost done with this. I was hoping to have that finished before I did this video, but unfortunately I did not. So I have 5 here. Actually 4, can't count. I have 4 here, 2 across, and then I have 2 that's going up and down. And when I get ready to work on my next section, I will open up all of my release papers here, and that's just a section that I have that I really want to focus on. And then I will just move the plastic, of course, out of the way. And if you're not sure about release paper, make sure that you always put the actual decorative part. You want that face up. You want to be able to see it. And you want the white part on the back. That way you will not stick to your canvas. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem trying to get it off, and you could actually have some of your release paper that goes onto your canvas. It can be taken care of, but it's a pain and it's very stressful. So I do not recommend that. You also want to put it underneath your plastic. So you just remove the plastic. I like to keep my plastic on there until I finish the section, or until it starts to bother me, if I even keep it on there longer sometimes, since I do have animals. So again, when I'm ready, I will take all of these off. I do have, and it's kind of hard to see, but I do have washi tape that I have cut around here. So I have that as my border. And so when I take these off, I will know exactly where my section is going to end. So like down here, I would just know go up until I get to the washi, and then once I hit that washi, then I will know that that's my section. And working on larger sections actually works better for me. I may not finish an entire section in one sitting, which is definitely possible that I won't, but I can at least have that section open and get back to it. I do prefer to finish the section before I get up, but if I can't, then I just can't. I don't really dwell on it and worry about it, but I can get more drills down, even though it's a bigger area. And sometimes I have to get my drills back out 2 or 3 times on the same color. But I do this because I can still cover more in one go than I can in trying to do one section at a time, if that makes sense. And with this kit, it is going extremely well. And if you look, I'm going to move over a little bit. Look at how these drills are. Look at the placement. It is just beautiful. I don't have any of the special drills in here yet, but they are just shining. I'm not adding any specials to this either. I am going by what's charted, but it is a perfect placement. And I just love how these are glowing. I love how the sparkle just is picked up very easily just on camera, and you can see that when you're looking at it. And then also look at this release paper. Look how it goes with this, and look how nice that it looks on the canvas. And I don't like covering all of it because that does tend to have your release paper where it's going to maybe come off, or it could even bend, and I just don't like having all that release paper. I also like to see my sections. I may end up going back down this way when I'm finished with that section, because I would like to get some of the wings there, or I might just work my way up. If you have any questions about release paper or how I continue to use them, I will be more than glad to answer them. Just put a message down in the comments. And then also, if you don't like the particular ones that I have purchased, no worries, because there are hundreds that are on her website. Of course, I don't know how many, I'm just guessing. But there are so many. It could take you a while to decide on your favorites. And also, you can also do some customs through her as well. That information is also on her website. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye!